Hey guys, got my weekend off. Decided I'd do a haul video for you. Some of the stuff I only recently got in, some of the stuff I've had for a while, but I wasn't really making videos. May have shown some of the stuff on Instagram, so if you keep up with me there, you'll see some repeats. But yeah, this isn't everything, but just some stuff that I had on hand. So go ahead and go through it. I'm gonna start off with some movies. So first of all, I got a Joker movie. When I saw it in theaters, I had kind of mixed feelings about it, but I saw it was on DVD, so I decided to go ahead and pick it up. I just kind of felt like watching it again. I enjoyed it a lot more on the second viewing, I'll say. Then I got some movie collections. I've been on something of a horror kick lately, so got a bunch of horror movies here. So first of all, I got a 8-disc Nightmare on Elm Street collection. It's got everything but the remake of it. Haven't seen the remake of Nightmare on Elm Street yet, but had the first 4 digitally, didn't have the rest of them, and it was just cheaper for me to get this set than to get the rest of the movies. Next one is kind of a similar situation. It's Friday the 13th 8-movie collection. It doesn't have all the movies at all. It has, well, just the first 8 movies, but there were a few in this collection that I don't have. Jason's my favorite of the slashers, but yeah, there was a few that I didn't have. It was just cheaper for me to get this than to get the ones I didn't have already. And yeah, I do have all the Friday the 13th movies now. Then got this set. I've been particularly on a Universal Monsters kick lately, so I got this 30 movie Universal Monsters collection. There are a few movies that I have already on here, mainly like, the first movies of all their different series, and I had a few of the sequels. I mean, of course, Bride of Frankenstein's a pretty classic movie, but I had a few others, like, I now have The Mummy's Hand and a few other random sequels. But yeah, this has pretty good collection. Does have the 1943 version of Phantom of the Opera, which I haven't seen yet. Of course, get around to it eventually. But it doesn't have the 1923 silent movie, which I find kind of disappointing. But still, a ton of movies on here. I've been particularly on a Dracula kick lately. Now I'm going to show you some T-shirts. I've been really on a big T-shirt kick, so this first bunch is from Tom Ryan. I've been kind of eyeing these for a while. I finally bit the bullet and got a bunch of Tom Ryan Studios T-shirts. So first of all, we have this Legend of Zelda design of Midna. I've been particularly on a Twilight Princess kick with Legend of Zelda. I think all but one of these T-shirts I'm going to show you I got from TeePublic, which is nice because you can pick the style. So get a lot of long sleeves since it's cold right now. And you can also choose the color. I ended up going navy on a lot of these just because I kind of feel like it works well with the design. Then got this Back to the Future T-shirt. Been wanting to get some more Back to the Future shirts in my collection. I only have one right now, but love the retro 80s look to it. Then I really like the Stranger Things T-shirt. I've also been wanting to get more Stranger Things shirts in my collection. This is probably my favorite of really all of the shirts that I'm showing you, but definitely of my Tom Ryan shirts that I picked up. Yeah, this is a really cool design. I only have 3 other Stranger Things T-shirts, so this is my 4th. Since, once again, it's a long sleeve, I'll be wearing it quite frequently in the colder months. Then we have a nice tribute to the late, great Stan Lee. So, yeah, I really like Tom Ryan's art style, so really cool. Then this one's a short sleeve shirt. But we got the Ecto one. That and the DeLorean are my 2 favorite fictional vehicles. And this next one I got from Ripped Peril. I think this is only my 2nd purchase that I got from them, but yeah, it's pretty hilarious T-shirt. It parodies that one cat meme. I don't know my official meme names, but I think it's pretty hilarious. I also like how it's done in the Batman animated series style. I don't think I have any t-shirts for Batman animated series, so that's really cool. And of course, you gotta love how Catwoman's doing the whole cat expression thing. That is hilarious. And then I have a t-shirt from Proton Pens that has sort of the logo goes coming out of the trap, so really cool. This is another T-Public shirt, so got it short sleeve on this sort of navy blue heather design. Also from Proton Pens, I picked up a print. There's a new print of a bunch of Harry Potter quotes, part of a new series that she's doing. She also recently put one out for Blues Brothers. I love the Blues Brothers movie, but I haven't seen it very recently, so probably next time I watch it, I'm a little bit more familiar with it, it's more fresh in my mind, I'll probably purchase that print. I think she also has one coming from Star Wars coming up, and I gotta have that one. Then I also got a couple pins that, this definitely isn't all the pins I got since my hiatus, but these are just the ones I've been too lazy to put on my jacket. They all belong on this jacket, oddly enough. But first of all, from Ursa Major Supply, we have this Baby Yoda. I just said Baby Yoda. I hate calling this character Baby Yoda. The child. He's not Yoda. He shouldn't be called Baby Yoda, but yeah. This child pen. Story behind me getting this one. Did see it release. I wasn't watching The Mandalorian at the time, mainly because I wanted to only pay for Disney Plus once, and because of the way I was spread out, I would have to pay for it twice if I was to be actively keeping up with it. So I waited a few weeks. I saw the design of this pen. I thought it looked cool, but I wasn't really familiar with the show or the character. Then when I started watching the show, I was kind of trying to resist becoming too big of a fan of it. And even more specifically, I was trying to resist becoming too big of a fan of this character just because, there's so much mainstream hype around it, but I ended up falling for it. I have a ton of Mandalorian t-shirts now. I actually have another one on the way now. There were a ton of pins coming out for the child, and I think this one's the coolest, though. It's a little bit more simplistic, but, it just works really good, I think. And then, this next one is from, Problematic. It's a mashup of two of my favorite robots from two different series. Obviously, one of them is Star Wars, so you got R2-D2 and Bender. Really hilarious mashup. I'm kind of picky about mashups, but this one just works really well. It's two foul-mouthed robots because Bender's always saying, "Bite my shiny metal ass," and R2-D2, everything he says is censored. Bender's top 5 words are "bite my shiny daffodil ass," which I think is kind of odd. I remember that episode was fresh in my mind when this one arrived because I've been on a Futurama kick lately. When George Lucas was writing what would eventually become Star Wars, its original title was really long. It was something like The Adventures of Luke Skywalker, according to the Journals of the Wheels, the Star Wars, or some long, unmemorable name like that. But the character who became R2-D2 was originally going to be speaking, and he was going to be really foul-mouthed. So, I kind of feel like there's a fun mashup. But yeah, that's at least a good chunk of the stuff that I got over the last month or so. So yeah, I'll try to do these hauls every weekend. That's going to be the best time for me to do videos. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you around.